Now let us include one more type of question over here. Uh, Here I write, name this type of communication, and I add an image, right? Now this image, I have already saved this image in my device, so I'm going to just browse and I'm going to select that image and open it, and it will get uploaded. Now once it gets uploaded onto my device, yeah, it's going to take some time. Yeah, it's got uploaded. Now I just click on multiple choice type, so it will give me options. So I'll just write down the options: parallel communication, lateral communication, diagonal communication, or grapevine communication. So now I give an answer key to this. I have 7 points, so now this is my last question. So let me add 3 points to this answer, to this question, and make it 10 points. And my correct answer, of course, over here is grapevine, and I make it done, and I make it a required question. So now my quiz is more or less done, and what I can do is I can uh, I can add a beautiful theme to this. Let's see. They'll give us themes to different images, lovely headers you have over here, different themes. Okay, they'll make you have work and school, illustrations, party, night, wedding, travel, etc., etc., etc. So let's give it an interesting theme so that it looks good. So let's give it this theme. We insert this theme. Now the theme color, let's see. Yeah, now I in to match this color, the theme color of this of my quiz box, I can say, for example, it is I make it maybe I can make it this color, or maybe I can make it blue, or whatever. So I give it this rust color, right? So I add this theme, it changes, and the background color, let me make it a little pink type, and let the font remain the same. So now look, this quiz looks interesting. It gives me all the 10 points. Everything is done. All the options are made. Now what I do is, here I have settings, and here I have a preview. So I just take a preview of the quiz, and let me see how it looks. Yes, it looks good. My students will see it in this way, and they're going to fill up these answers, and they will just about submit it here, right? So it's done. So now what I do is I close. I don't want to make any editing over here, so I just go to the Google form once again, and I click on this. This is done. So I can from here only I can give it, I can send it. There is one option where I can send it, or else what I can do is I can come to this page where this quiz is already created, and everything being done, I have named it. Now I'll explain rubrics later on, but for the time being, let us just prepare this simple quiz. I've allotted the marks to it. Quiz is already filled up, everything done. I'm giving it to all the students, marks given, due date given. Now let me just assign it. soon as I assign my quiz item, see here, uh, this gets enlisted here under classwork page, and initially and it also gets enlisted under this quiz assignment page. Sorry, this quiz also gets is enlisted on the stream page. Now this quiz that we created will be automatically saved in my drive. Now uh, this is here, this is a settings part of it, right? Now here we have different options, like for under general we can collect emails, require sign in, and respondents can edit after submitting and all, or the presentation, you know um, showing the progress of the performance, and shuffle the question order. All these things we can do. um, we can shuffle the question order. So if we want to change the question order, we have to go to this part, presentation part, in the settings, and then click on this shuffle the question order, so we can just change the questions. And this goes to the, this is for the quizzes, release grade and all those options, which we'll do later on. Respondents, what the respondents can see, they can see, I can just opt out of any one of them. Say for example, whether they can see the correct answers, we can see the point values, they can see the missed questions. Okay, so I just save the settings. So this is the settings part of it, right? So now whatever I have created will be automatically saved in my Google Classroom. So when and sorry, also in my drive. And if I want to create another quiz in the similar format, or I can give the entirely same quiz to another batch of students, I can just import it, and I can just totally completely bring in all the questions, and I can reset it for the other students. So this is the basic of how to set questions on the basis, how to set a quiz assignment um, in your Google Classroom. So we'll continue with a few more details on this in my next video.